Just kind of sitting in my car, and I figured I'd be transparent with you guys about the American tariff situation. It's been quite the pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie. I deal with over 32 countries, right? And when you import something with the tariffs, it's not just this really expensive charge now, especially countries in Europe. There's quite a few countries that aren't even shipping to the United States. So if I order, I don't know, something from Bulgaria or something like that, or Moldavite from the Czech Republic or Czechia, some of them literally aren't even shipping to the US right now. And if they do, you have to use like FedEx or UPS, and they aren't sure how long these tariffs are going to stick, if they are going to stick. So they're not hiring the appropriate amount of people. They're not making the proper software. So a good example of this is I imported something recently, and once it hits the ports, that already creates a situation of delays. Then they have to analyze your product and figure out, how much that's going to cost you. And they don't reach out to me, so I have to pay attention to the tracking. And if this little orange symbol pops up and says duties owed, I have to call in. And because they don't have enough people and a bunch of people are still importing, you get put on hold for sometimes over an hour, which is a royal pain in the ass to have to sit there for like an hour. Once you finally get through, you tell them the information, they tell you the money, and you pay it. Then they deliver it. But I've also had UPS give me 4 different letters saying that I didn't pay something. And I'm like, yes, I did, or you wouldn't have delivered it. Here's the proof. It's been a royal pain, and it's very expensive. Sometimes as high as 200% the price of the product. And it doesn't make any sense. And, I've been getting a lot of people, whether it's on Instagram and YouTube, saying like, hey, I checked out your website and there's just not a lot available. And I'm like, yeah, don't get me wrong. Most of my business has always been custom orders because people are just very particular about what they want, especially in jewelry, which is totally fine. But having live inventory when you have to pay thousands of extra dollars just does not make any sense, or even just dealing with it, having to get in or having the time to do so. So that is why my website is relatively empty. It's much easier just to do custom orders. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we can sign a petition or something. Hopefully this ends. I'd love to hear from you guys if you have dealt with this. If you're in a different industry, or even if you're in the same industry as me, jewelry, fossils, meteorites, gemstones. If you're another gemstone dealer, I would love to hear from you. If you're from another country dealing with the US, or you're in the US yourself, reach out. I'd love to hear your experience as well.